Yo, what's up, family? Hey, today we want to give our personal views on that great movie called Black and Blue. We just seen it not too long ago. Great movie. I would probably say that's like the best movie of the year. That's just my personal opinion. So what do y'all think about it?
Well, better than the Joker, I know that.
Oh, that was,
what I heard.
That was ridiculous. But Black and Blue, great movie. Anyone want to jump in first or want me to go?
You go first.
All right. The movie Black and Blue is about typical racist, crooked cops. Just constantly, they are truly the biggest gang in the world, but they make it look like everybody else is the troublemakers, and they always in the poverty-stricken areas, and always making people don't have funds to defend themselves with lawyers and through the court system. Yeah. They always make them out to look like they the real criminals, when the real criminals is these crooked cops. And even when the movie first started off, I mean, when it first started off, you see they start. First of all, I want to say big ups to that producer and the writers. I love great writers to great stories, TV shows, movies. You can see it through their work. And this movie proved whoever those writers were for that movie, Black and Blue, great job. But anyway, like I said, when the movie first started off, they started with the nonsense that we can all identify with. When all she was doing was taking a nice, healthy jog in the morning, and these two racist, crooked, no good cops, because they showed just how crooked they were later on in the movie. But they pulls her over and start harassing her, tell her, get up against the wall, throw up against the gate. She's like, whoa, whoa, calm down. I'm out just taking a jog. And what do? They say the most common thing racist, crooked cops say: you fit the description of an assailant that we're pursuing.
Well, she did say she lived in the neighborhood.
Yeah, then he said, what you doing in my neighborhood?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell you talking about? And like she said, yo, first of all, calm down. And I live in this neighborhood. And then he just started being overly aggressive with her. And then when they checked the ID and all, then his partner said, hey, she's blue. Like, yeah, she's actually a cop. And now he's like, oh, sorry. But
no,
see,
he didn't even
but
apologize.
she still, it wasn't even. She didn't even. He didn't even mean the. I'm sorry.
No, he didn't.
Still,
he
yeah,
said,
he still had this.
new.
He still had this look in his face, like
disgusting look.
Yeah.
And you know what that disgusting look was? The comparison. If you go to the flip side to a lot of people in those poverty areas, that's how they look at an average black person. Like, why are you even on the cop force? They are the crooked ones. They are always in our neighborhoods harassing us, but they don't go do that crap over in the affluent neighborhoods where it's predominantly white people. When they doing all the same crimes and bigger, but getting away with the stuff.
But I'm glad that they actually put this kind of movie like that, because it goes to show you who is really the criminal. You know, the crime with the cops.
Yeah. Anything y'all want to say?
Well, my favorite part in the movie was when they were having a conversation. When she was in the tub and she realized at that point, like, she didn't hate me because I'm a cop now. she hated me because
she her
left
friend.
Me. Yeah. I feel like that part meant a lot, because she realized, like, what my life could have been like if I would have just went with you, but I wanted to stay and live the hood life. And now I realized, like, you know, I miss you as my friend and you went away, so that hurt me. So I don't really hate you because you're a cop. Like, I hate you more because you left me. So I think that part was my favorite.
That was cool. It was sentimental because like she said, oh, you think you better than me? She's like, nah, you got a son. And look how you live your life with this gang stuff and all this. She's like, you think you better than me? And then she said, yeah, but you left. And remember, she said, I begged you to come with me. I begged you. You know, I needed you over there because they was tight. But now, since she was a cop and now she in the streets, she looked at it like, I want nothing to do with you. But you know what? Here's another part of that, which I don't know if y'all caught. Like the beginning of the movie, when she was jogging, when she put the flowers at the cemetery for her mother, it said, Mama, whatever. Loving memory, Miss West, whatever her mother. And remember, when they started pursuing her and looking at her background, they was trying to find out who's her family. Who's her friends? Who she associated with? It's amazing. You never know what another person is going through. She had no family. She had no friends. She had nothing. So it's like she on this police force trying to build relationship in the family with these people, and they was crooked against her. And then she looked back at the people she grew up with. They looking at her like, you ain't one of us. Get out of here. So she's like that one stuck in the middle. Y'all trying to kill me, and y'all thinking I betrayed y'all. When it's like, no, but nobody looking at what she's going through. She had nothing. You got a lot of people out here in this world like that. They got nothing. You never know what another person going through. You know, and she was one of them perfect examples. Had nothing or no one, and all she did have was her she lost her moms, and all she had was this police force, which they tried to do it dirty.
But she was very smart though.
Mm-hmm.
She actually had the cam
on.
Yeah. And that was her proof, biggest proof.
Because they kept classified as a rookie, but she did 2 tours over in Iraq. Yeah. She was doing everything by the book because she's just trying to be the stand-up good cop. Yeah. But her crooked officers didn't see that, and the people from the neighborhood didn't see that. They just looking at her like, get out of here. How about you?
I didn't like the little boy who was about to shoot her.
Yeah.
No, he thought that I think he wasn't going to kill him. Yeah, yes. But I didn't think he was gonna kill because he didn't. He had a kid. He didn't have the courage.
But Tyrese should have spoke to him because kids are very talkative, and Tyrese supposed to have spoken to him.
I thought his mom was gonna come home and he told her.
Yeah. The other thing that I didn't like is how in the movie you see how they always try to portray and make black people look like a bunch of fools and dummies and incompetent people. Like we could easily manipulate them. We could turn them against each other all the time. How they just put. How the main character, Luke Cage dude. Darius. How they quickly told him that the cop said, oh, a cop did it. And he's like, what? And then when the other dude said, yo, man, you really believe what he said? He said, man, them cops ain't never did us wrong before. They've been doing you wrong since forever.
I don't think he said the cops.
He said he ain't never lied to us before.
Yeah, Marion never lied to us.
And turns out, let's go back to when he killed D. Turns out, he been lying to you the whole time. But see, that's what they try to portray, like we so damn incompetent, stupid, dumb, can't figure stuff out, easy turn them against each other. And jokers fall for it. That's why jokers need to really rationalize and think before you just so quick to run out and do something physical. Think. When you think, you more strategizing. You use more left side of your brain. You strategize before you turn something physical. Add anything else?
But is it in the movie with our people's actually working together?
And
at one point,
in the end, when they realized, when he finally seen the tape, then they all said, "Oh, damn, she was telling the truth the whole time." See, let's talk about even in the beginning of the movie. Remember when they were driving the car and she's riding by and she's looking at the people, the little girls, the little kids, and they was looking back at her like, that's like the video me and you did. I advise all y'all out there, go to that video. It's called Cops in Your Neighborhood. Me and my daughter Jada here, we did that video. And we talked about that, remember? Where I said, it be cops that's not from the neighborhood or be driving in the neighborhood of an urban area and got the nerve to be mean mugging people that they see. Like as if they the problem. But see, already you giving out a vibe that is cops against these people. Why? You riding by, you don't even know these people, and you making them feel uncomfortable, unsafe, and don't want nothing to do with you already. There should be no reason a cop riding through a neighborhood and you mean mugging people.
Exactly.
I did not like the cop that she had to go with to get that got shot.
Oh, that Sambo Coon Joker. He was crooked from jump. She knew it because remember he said, "Who are you?" He's like, "Oh, you're a rookie." All that
attitude from the jump.
Yeah, and then he said, "What you doing bringing the camera?" She's, she go, "Yo, this is what we supposed to bring." He said, "Well, you just better not have it recording me."
Was that a threat?
Yeah, he said, "Don't point it at me."
Yeah.
Wasn't that a threat? Yeah.
Oh my God, it was funny when he told her to wait in the car and then the guy was about to get drugs.
Yeah, she's like,
really in front of me?
Right in front of me, really? Yo, that was an excellent movie.
But I didn't get it. There was nobody in that car though. So why he go to the car?
This how junkies and crackheads. When people on them drugs, man, I've seen people do some of the most craziest stuff on drugs, and you would look at them and be like, yo, what the heck? It don't make sense what they're doing. Yeah. But drugs will have you like that.
I do gotta say, I gotta give that movie a 5-star. Yeah, all out there that haven't watched it, you should go ahead and watch it.
Yeah.
It's action from the beginning to the end.
It was.
It's all good, and it has a point to all about the movie. I mean, it does have
yeah. Great movie. Yeah. Great movie. Go check it out. It's called Black and Blue.
I feel like there's so much to say about
it. Is so much.
Yeah, it is so much to talk about. It is.
Yeah. Anything else then?
I'm trying to think. Like, I hated I was happy Tyrese hit that cop at the end. Oh my God, I thought he was gonna peep him in the beginning though.
Yeah.
Tyrese was like,
made him cry and stuff.
Oh, that too. But I'm talking about when he was sinking the stuff in and the cop came first.
Yeah, and see how like these crooked, no good cops like them, he wasn't even trying to hear nothing Tyrese said. When it's like, I'm the one that called you guys. Yeah. And this is how a lot of these cops do. When they come to your neighborhoods, they're not coming to help. They coming to be a problem. How about that lady back in the day? She called the cops on her son, and the cops came and wound up killing her son. Real life story. You know, or we all know Tamir Rice, little boy in the park, playing with a toy gun, and the cop did a drive-by shooting. And these cops always beating the case. See, stuff like that, where you be like, yo, this whole judicial system needs to be dismantled. Because it's ridiculous how so many cops are doing crooked stuff, and it is so evident, and they still beats the case all the time. So now they show you it's more than just the crooked cop. It's the judicial system, it's the judges, it's the chief of police, it's all of them that's crooked.
Yeah. They're so quick with the gun, but not the taser. You know, they also have tasers, but they prefer the gun.
I was reading an article just recently in the Philippines. I don't know the president out there, but I don't know how to say his name. He was saying something to the effect of he's telling civilians if they shoot crooked cops that they could prove that's crooked and all that, he won't charge them as long as they don't kill them. I was like, wow, that's different. But the reason he's doing that because they say he's had some very unorthodox ways, but he says corruption is just that bad out there. You know, so it just gives you something to think about. Like, wow, this guy, because he know corruption is that damn bad, where he's telling citizens, if y'all shoot, but just don't kill them, and you can prove that they crooked, I won't charge you with no crime whatsoever. He said, but they might get a physical lashing. See, different laws is crazy, different places.
When she found out that her partner was crooked too.
See, now that go down to that saying you always hear me say, trust no one. Because she thought he had her back. All along, he was down with them. Like, so you can't trust nobody. But we're going to keep this too long. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Or if you didn't go see it. Trust our words. We tell you, great movie. Black and Blue. That's a great movie.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind going to it again. That's how good it was.
Peace. Yeah, I could see that again. No doubt. Peace.